Hi guys, so we are back for another weekend meal prep, and it is the weekend. It is actually Friday now. I'm going to be doing a little bit today just because I have already gone to the grocery store, so I'm going to prep some of the stuff that, like, one of them's we're going to eat tomorrow, actually two, because I'm going to be making a baked French toast for tomorrow morning, but it sits overnight, so I'm going to prep that today. I am going to cook up my ground beef, and actually I probably will do the sloppy joe today just because if I'm already got the beef going, I might as well. But here is what we're going to get going. We're going to do the baked French toast for tomorrow morning, and then we are doing, like, we're taking the popcorn chicken and actually using our barbecue sauces that we have. We have some random ones for Buffalo Wild Wings, but we've used part of the bottle. So we're just going to use them all up, so that'll be fun. And I am making a New England clam chowder this weekend. We're also going to be making barbecue chicken tostados. Oh, so good. So I'm actually going to cook the chicken today because it's super easy, and then you just put it on the tostado with some cheese and bake it, and done. It's super simple. We're also going to make sloppy joe potato skins, which, that sounds delicious, doesn't it? It's just you put the sloppy joe on a potato, like you cut it in half. Super easy, so we're going to do that. We also got pasta this week we're going to do with sauce, but I actually have sauce in my freezer, so we're going to use that one up. And then that's actually it, which is awesome. So we are going to get all of this going. I'm going to get the beef cooking. I did buy extra chicken and beef because it was actually quite the better deal to do it in bulk, which is fine because we use it all. And I know that next week we are going to be pantry cooking dinners. I am going to try to not buy anything because I think I can do it. I'm actually looking in my pantry right now because I have it propped in there, and I think I can do it. So we're going to have a challenge. I might do a video on that because I think that would be fun. But yeah, so let's get this all going. All right, guys, here's what we got going on. So my ground beef is almost cooked, and I'm going to do my sloppy joes. This is all I put in my sloppy joe. Here's my recipe if you want to screenshot it. Honestly, I'm so used to making it now that I pretty much, eyeball it when I put the direction, put the amount in. There's the chicken that I'm going to use. These are the sauces I had. These two are kind of low, so I'm kind of putting them upside down to let them drip. I realized I had this barbecue sauce in there, so I'm going to use that up with this. Chicken is in here, so I'm going to put the lid on that so it'll start to cook more. And then this was the leftover ground beef and chicken from the two massive packages that I had, which is great because now I will put them in my freezer, and there's 3 meals for my following week, which is awesome. And if you saw my grocery haul, I did get some extra meals. I will actually link that one below. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to getting that together, put these in my freezer, get the lid on this guy, and then probably do my sauces. All right, here's the sloppy joe. It's all ready. So I'm actually gonna just let this cook for about 15-20 minutes while I get this chicken all set, and then I'll just put this in the container. I'll put it in the freezer or in the fridge, and then all I'll have to do is just bake the potatoes the day we're going to eat these. Look at this, all done. This one has less because there wasn't as much of this Parmesan garlic as the other one, so there's a little less chicken in there, but that's okay. I put more in this one, which is this one, and there's still some left in this, which is okay because there actually was chicken left over. I didn't have enough to fill all, or I could have used a fourth one, but I didn't have a fourth flavor, so I was like, that's fine. I put them in the freezer, and the kids and I will eat on them, or I could always do that as a quick lunch or dinner if we're doing leftover night or, whatever. But I killed these two. I also killed, when I did this, was my chili sauce. So I'm making tons of room in my fridge, which is awesome. So I'm going to put the lids on these and put this on my fridge because these are for tomorrow night. I'm going to give this a few more minutes. I'm going to quickly clean up because I got a little mess in the kitchen. So I'm going to clean this up, and then I got to reevaluate where I'm at. That is as far as I can get right now because I do not have room in my fridge for anything else. I still have to put the sloppy joe in there, but that bottom casserole is actually dinner. So I kind of have to wait because the baked French toast will go in a lasagna pan. So that takes up a lot of room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait, and I'm going to do that after we have dinner tonight so that that dish is out of there. We'll have a little bit more room. So yeah, so I'm just going to actually put the rest of my groceries away because they're still sitting on my table. It's all the pantry stuff, but I wanted to get the food started. But that's the sloppy joe. I'm gonna put that in the fridge as soon as it cools down. Chicken is going. So once that is all cooked, I will shred it, and I'll show you because I do that in my mixer. And that'll be all done. So I am making progress. It's just, it is going to be a weekend thing, which I don't mind doing that. Like, we just got home. So honestly, that food was fresh. So why not cook it up right now? Mia's napping. It gives me time. Now I've got a little break. I can put all this stuff away and then do some more later. All right, so those 3 chicken breasts actually cooked in 3.5 hours on high in my crock pot. So as they're still, as you can see the steam coming, they're still hot. I am just gonna put them in my mixer and just let them shred. It is super easy. Mia's trying to, she loves the mixer. So you just let it shred for a little bit. As you can see, it only takes a few minutes and it's shredded. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna shred it more, but I'm gonna put some of the sauce in and let it all mix in with it. There it is. The barbecue chicken for the tostados is all done, and I still have probably about 1/4 of the bottle left, which is great because you drizzle some on top after you bake it. So, oh, really? Can you get that for me? Mia has to watch when the mixer goes on. So now I'm gonna put this in a container, let it cool, and then put it in my fridge. And then we gotta go eat the boys, right? All right, so the French toast is almost ready. You put the butter, brown sugar, and a little bit of the cinnamon on the bottom. Obviously the butter's melted, as you can see. And then you put the whatever kind of toast or bread you want to use. I actually use a challah, which is a Jewish bread. And then you take, this has got 6 eggs, milk, vanilla, and cinnamon. And then you just pour it on top, and then you just put it in your fridge overnight. That's it. And then you bake it in the morning. So I'm gonna get this finished, and yeah, then I think I'm gonna be done prepping until I think Sunday, so we'll check in again on Sunday. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday morning. So this is what the baked French toast looks like right now. I'm preheating my oven to 350 to bake it, but this is what it looks like right now. And then I also just pulled out my potatoes for 2 things. One, I'm gonna make home fries tomorrow morning for breakfast, but I like to cut and boil my potatoes the night before, and then put them in my fridge, and then in the morning when we're ready to make breakfast, I just fry them in a pan with all the seasonings. It just comes out better. I used to work in a restaurant, so that's how we used to do it, and I just like it that way. And then I also have more potatoes for my New England clam chowder for tomorrow, so I'm just gonna, since I'm already prepping other potatoes, I'm just gonna wash those, take the skin off and cut them up and get them ready. And I'm just using this fruit and veg scrub from Norwex. I love this. It actually takes, if you scrub hard enough, it actually takes the skin off, which is great because I don't want the whole skin off, but I want most of it off, so this will be great. And I'll actually show you what they look like after, but I'm gonna get to washing these and get them ready to go. We have a big container filled with potatoes to put in my soup tomorrow, so that's great. It'll be all done, or my chowder I should say. And then we've got the, well, it helps if I turn it on, potatoes that are going to boil for home fries in the morning. And then the French toast is baking away, huh? My little assistant over here. Hi. Oh, fuzzy face. All right, guys, it's Sunday morning. We're back prepping. I'm a little behind. It's 9:37 right now. Yeah, I'm a little behind. We slept in, which was awesome. And Mia has been quite grumpy pants, so I kind of had to wait until she took a nap, which she took an early nap, which happens. But I have gotten started. I have everything out. I'm going to get my clam chowder ready. I've been cooking eggs. So let me show you these little guys, because these things are awesome. All right, so I'm making some hard-boiled eggs. I don't know about anybody else, but I absolutely hate taking the shells off of hard-boiled eggs. So I actually found these things. They're called egglets. They're like one of those ads seen on TV. I was going to buy them originally when I saw them at Target, but I was like, it was like $10 for 4. And I'm like, watch, they're probably not going to work. And then like a few months later, like the end of the summer, I actually ended up, oh, she's not asleep yet. I can hear Mia. They ended up having these at the Dollar Tree, and it was the 4-pack for $1. So I was like, for $1, I'll try. They're awesome. So these ones are still kind of hot, but you just twist it off and they pop right out, and this is how they look, which is great. So you just boil them in water, which is no big deal because you boil them in water anyways. It's a little bit of an extra step because you got to like spray these and crack them in, but let me tell you, it takes out the hassle. I'm trying to just have some easy snacks on hand that are healthy for myself during the week. So the hard-boiled eggs are going to be one of them. I can also throw them in salads. I also this morning made Mia some scrambled eggs. She loves eggs first thing in the morning, and to scramble up an egg every morning is kind of a pain. So I've been taking like 6 eggs on the weekend and just cracking them, cooking them up, and then that way she's good to go. So those are done. And now I'm just going to start to get my chowder all in. I think I have everything out. I got to double check, take care of these, and then start this chowder. Alright, so I thought I'd show you guys how these pop out, because now that they're cooled off. So they just look like this, and literally just squeeze it out. Done and done. Super easy, and now they're ready for me to either eat, or I can cut up and throw them in a salad for the week. Alright, my chowder is actually almost done. I had a little snafu, and I'll explain in a minute. Alright, so what happened was a couple hours ago when I was doing this and I talked to you guys, I had to cut up some onion. I think you can still see my eyes are still kind of red. Well, Jeffrey, don't do that, honey. You'll hurt her. I ended up realizing that I had bought 2 onions and I only needed a half an onion. I'm not quite sure how I did that for the week. But I didn't want the onion to go bad, so I chopped them both up and I threw the remainder in the freezer. I apologize for my crazy hair because it's just one of those days. It's following me. So I chopped them all up, so my eyes started watering because so I absolutely hate chopping onions. So I did all that, and it just, every emotion came over me, and I was just like bawling for like an hour, and I had nothing. So mom guilt. I feel, it was horrible. And I'm only saying that because this is part of the reason I'm doing the prep and taking a little bit every day on the weekends, which I want to say this weekend maybe 2 hours tops, and then the week before it was only an hour and a half, and I had done that during a nap time. And it's really not that bad, but now like I am good for like the next, I think it's 3 or 4 nights. I don't have to worry about meals at all, which is great. So I can kind of relax. And today it was just really tough. I think it's because I've gone like a week now with Mia not sleeping very well. She's having severe growing pains, which means that during the day it's really tough, and I've had a lot of Norwex training and parties, so I've been up late every night, then dealing with her in the middle of the night. It's just been tough. But anyways, we'll go all into a mom stress thing in another video. But the prep is all done. We're good to go. I love it. My fridge is so stocked with meals. Like that second shelf. Like, it's beautiful. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in our next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time.